What's good? What's good? I'm back. How y'all doing today? It's a lovely morning out in Germany. First and foremost, thank y'all for all the likes and the subscribes that y'all been doing. Y'all been making my channel blow up really good. You know, I really appreciate it. Like I said, I want to make this channel more for the people, for my subscribers and everything. So please like and subscribe to this channel. Also, drop in the comments what you like for me to talk about in my next couple of videos. I do got some big announcements. How can I say this? Remember when I said I wanted to go out in the city and do some interviews and show you what the day was? So on a Sunday, I don't know if y'all gonna see this video after or before it published. I gotta get with my editor. But I went downtown in Kaiserslautern. It was on a Sunday after the FC COD game. And I was walking around taking content. Disclaimer, I didn't have a camera person with me because of technical difficulties. You know, the person couldn't come out, so I had to do it by myself. I think it's still gonna come out nice. But just so you know that it's gonna get better over time. I will have a camera and two mics on me at all times. But what I did was I walked downtown and did a couple of interviews with Germans, Europeans, and Americans about their perspective out here. Be sure to be on the lookout for that. Make sure I turn the bell notification on, and let's get to it. So this video right here, I'm gonna talk about some things that really aren't complaints to me, but it's things that I don't like in my own personal opinion. This is, like I said, none of these are complaints. One is a complaint. One is really a complaint. I'm gonna say it like that. And it's gonna be my number one. But these are like things that I don't really like, but it doesn't really bother me. Besides the first one, right? I got them on my notes right now. So let's see. Let's get to it. The first one, and I'm really gonna be honest with you, because I live on the German side, you know, so I pay the German taxes. Is these goddamn taxes? The taxes be high as hell. Be high. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I get it and I don't get it. Like, I feel like in Germany, you rob from the poor and the people who make the most money, right? So like out here, for the people that don't know, it's like the more money you get, the more you get taxed. However, depending on your tax class, like if you're married, if you're in 3 and 5, the person with 3 gets taxed less, the person with 5 gets taxed less. Usually in a family, it'd be the male in tax class 3, the woman in tax class 5. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's how it usually be. You also got tax class 4, which is people got almost the same amount of income and you get taxed around the same. Tax class 2 is for single parents, like actual single parents, like it's more of these single mothers. You know, let's just be honest with you. But they get a tax break. And tax class 1, which I'm in, it's the highest tax class. Don't ask me why. That tax class 1 is the highest tax bracket. If you single, you only got one income. I think my income tax be 42%, 39 or 42% of my income. Crazy. But I also understand too, what I make in Germany is different compared to the local nationals. You know what I'm saying? But let's get on to my next one. Is stores closing early. This really ain't too big of a deal to me because I live in the area of Kaiserslautern. So like my village, Otterberg, the stores close at like 8 and stuff. But if I want to go to like Lidl in Kaiserslautern or Globus or something like that, they close at I think 9 or 10. I could easily just do it. But for real, like I could be in some cities and I'd be like, dang, I want to get something to eat, but it's too late, or you got like 15 minutes, and you know they be like, hey, last call for the store to close. So the store's being closed early, and also on Sundays. Everything's closed on Sundays. Like I said, this is not a dislike because I actually like Sundays being quiet hours, or but sometimes it just be like, man, it's too quiet. It's too freaking quiet out here. Where I live at though, since it's about to be summertime, drop it in the comments if it's spring or summer right now in Germany. I really can't tell because the weather it's raining right now, but it also be hot. You know, it's almost time for me to change my winter tires to my summer tires. But yeah, Sundays air zone. Another thing I don't like, which I really don't have a problem with that much now because I found one, is gyms that are 24 hours. Yes, I go to the gym on the 24 hours. I used to go to McFit. Now I go to FitX. FitX is like the newer one. But for everybody, like in these small villages, they don't have gyms. It's like 24 hours. And luckily where I live at, we have 2. Plus we got the base, which is Ramstein, Kleber. And I think RLB has 24 hours too. I really don't know that much about RLB because I don't go there that much. But yeah, the gyms. Also, the gyms being small. A lot of the gyms be small. Like I used to go to Kleber Fit. Really nice gym. Expensive. It's like €40 a month or whatever the case may be. And it wasn't even 24 hours, you know. I pay 25 euros now to go to FedEx. And I got everything you need. Everything. And it's cleaner, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the gyms. Another one I don't like is strict rules of the culture, right? I understand. Like I said in the last one, quiet hours. I get it and I don't get it, because it's like, it all depends on who is your neighbor. Depends on how your quiet hours is gonna be. Some people actually follow the 20, what is it, 22 or 2400. I forgot. Hey, drop it in the comments which one it is. But whatever time it is, it depends. Like, if you have some older neighbors, they gonna follow it. If you got neighbors like mine who tell you beforehand, like, hey, on Sundays I don't really do the quiet hours because I be doing such and such and such. All right, cool, whatever. You know, I think it really comes down to like who your neighbors are, how your relationship with them is, and you can communicate with them saying, hey, like, you about to throw a house party, or hey, I'm gonna have a couple people over, we're gonna have some music playing, do you mind, da da da, or just let me know if I'm too loud, or whatever the case might be. Then it's also recycling. When I first came out here, I was not recycling for shit. I ain't gonna cap to you. But over the years I've been out here, I still don't know where everything goes. You know, like, I just really found out that aluminum goes into yellow. I thought that shit was going into blue because it's in a box, you know, or whatever the case might be. Like aluminum foil, you know, I thought aluminum foil goes into blue, but no, it goes into yellow, I think. And styrofoam, I thought styrofoam would just by itself, you know, whatever the case might be. But yeah, if you come out here, you gonna know what I mean. Like, this shit's crazy out here. Another one is the cash flow. I really don't like carrying cash. I like having just my wallet, my phone, you know, whatever. But here you gotta have a little cash, especially when you go out to these little villages where they don't want to pay they don't want to pay no taxes on credit card transactions and stuff like that. Also, the Amex card did not work everywhere here. Just a disclaimer: both German and American Amex card does not work everywhere. Funny story for y'all, for real. I'm getting off topic. I'm at the gas station. I got my platinum Amex card. About to get some gas. I'm like, alright, yeah, bet I'm gonna fill it up. Mind you, I got the money on me, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna use my credit card because I want to get these points and all this other stuff, you know, whatever. I fill that thing up. I go in there. Doot doot. What? Doot doot. I'm like, nah, try again, man. Doot doot. I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on? And she looked at my card and she was like, oh, we don't take Amex. I said, yo, so you let me decline my card 3 times and you couldn't tell me that? So, hey, make sure if you have the Amex card, hey, they don't be working out here like that. And the last one, customer service. I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not a big deal to me because I actually, you know, I've been out here for a long time. But one thing about so many people, like, especially like when you're in a place where you need the help, like, for instance, you need to go get your residency card, you need to get your passport, you need to get your work permit or something like that. Or God forbid you lose your job. But these people don't got no hearts. They don't got no freaking heart for real. They be like, hello, cheers. No help, nothing like that for the most part. You got some that actually will work with you. And what I learned is that, like, if you speak the language a little bit to them, or you at least try, they will work with you more than you just sitting here trying to only rely on being English, being American or something like that. Like, you gotta stop being ignorant and just try to learn the language. Have a little bit of the, like, to have a conversation with, you know, foreign language. It's like saying if they went to America and, you know, you expect them to speak English, but they just speak German for their whole time, and they only speak a little bit of English, you know, whatever the case might be. But that wraps up my tangent on the things I don't like or I dislike. And like I said, it's not really dislikes, it's just my personal perspective of what I don't like, you know. Like I said, I got a video coming out that's showing the tour of Kaiserslautern. Drop it in the comments if you want me to come out to your city and do interviews too. You know, I'm down for it. I'll catch y'all next one. Peace and love, baby.